from their bowl game victory. A-game reporter Brittany Zavasky was at practice and talked with a few key defensive players and head coach Scott Satterfield.
The Appalachian State football team has completed their first week of spring practice here at Kidd Brewer Stadium. Both offense and defense worked hard throughout this practice, but the defense was especially fired up. Coach Satterfield and defensive players Tay Hayes and Clifton Duck love the energy they saw and say they're using spring practice to target areas they don't get to focus on during the regular season.
Just getting better every day. Loving the competition. Every day coming out here learning something from other guys, learning something from Coach Brown, learning something from my other players. So, just trying to get to my best every day. And by the time we play September 1st, I want to be the best player I can be. So.
In spring, you get to work on your weaknesses. During the season, you don't really get to work on your weaknesses because you're game prepping and you don't really want to change up too much. But in the spring, you can try new techniques or try to adjust things as you see them. And Coach Brown get to coach us more closely on the smaller things.
Well, I'm happy with the energy that we've had out here this past week. We've got 4 practices in, and the guys are flying around. It looks like we have a lot of good team speed, and I think anytime you have that, it gives yourselves an opportunity. Now then it comes down to assignment, and that's kind of what we're working on. We're getting a lot of reps with a lot of young players. So far it's been great, and we got to continue it when we get back on Monday.
The football team will continue to practice throughout the month of February up until their final practice on March 2nd. Reporting for the A-Game, I'm Brittany Zavasky. Mountaineers competed in Pro Day here at Sofield Indoor Practice Facility. Teams present include New York Giants, Jacksonville Jaguars, Houston Texans, and 11 others. Bonon hit 28 reps on bench, while Devin Stringer participated in drills at defensive back. Offensive lineman Colby Gossett didn't lift this morning, but did participate in drills later in the day. Multiple players spoke on being undersized compared to other schools, but say they pay more attention to detail.
Well, coming in, I really didn't know because, obviously I'm undersized. But, I just tried to be versatile, be quick, be efficient in everything I did, be crisp and listen to the details of all the coaches and just try to learn from everything they said and the guys in front of me.
I've been undersized all my life. I came here as a 180-pound inside linebacker, but it worked out pretty well while I was here. So, that's not really a big thing for me. It puts a little chip on my shoulder, but other than that, I can tackle and do everything else with the best of them. So size doesn't really matter to me.
The NFL Draft will be held in Dallas, Texas, starting on April 26th. Reporting for App TV in the A-Game, I'm Brittany Zavasky. Coming off a 1-run loss on Tuesday, the Mountaineers returned home to face longtime rival Western Carolina and won 4-2. In a game like this, momentum is key for the rest of the season, one that has been difficult for the Mountaineers to find wins. Head coach Kermit Smith and Bailey Welch talked about what this might mean for the team going forward.
Good team, well-coached team, and then, I think we'll come out and do what we've done all year, which is play hard. So, it's 3 games that, I feel good about. I think our guys are excited about getting on the road and getting down there.
I think it's going to be good for us to, get a win, hard-fought win, and then use that momentum this weekend. So I think it should help us a lot.
The Mountaineers will return home Wednesday, the 25th, to face Gardner-Webb after playing UNC Asheville on the road. They'll look to build on their zero-error performance for the rest of the year. Reporting for the A-Game, I'm Brittany Zavasky. The Appalachian State Mountaineers play the Georgia Southern Eagles tonight at Ted Mackerel Soccer Complex. Although ending in a loss, the Mountaineers were able to get on the board with a penalty kick by Morgan Mozak in the second half. Head coach Sarah Strickland and Morgan talked about what they need to work on before their next game.
I think we need to work on the urgency within the game and how we are running down balls. We can't stop at all. We just have to be full throttle, and just running at teams needs to be better.
We definitely shut down for a little while and backed off, and that's not typical of our program. So definitely having that mentality and that edge for the beginning to the end, from the first whistle to the last whistle.
The Mountaineers' next game will be on Friday the 13th at Little Rock. Reporting for App TV and the A-Game, I'm Brittany Zavasky. In a tight game, it came down to the final seconds between the Davidson Wildcats and App State Mountaineers. In the last 16 seconds, Lainey Gosnell hit a 3 to tie the game, 57-57. In the end, the Wildcats prevailed 59-57. This is the closest the Mountaineers have been all season to a victory.
It's really an opportunity for growth for our team, and I think you'll see our team continue to grow. We went from 40 points, Now we're in the 50s. And realistically, when we started this season after we lost Maddie, we returned 5 points. So to see them already be able to put 57 points up, I think we just got to stick with them, and we just got to keep getting better.
They take on North Carolina A&T Tuesday at 5:30 in Greensboro, North Carolina. Reporting for App TV in the A Game, I'm Brittany Zavatsky.